Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it. Hello. Hello, I think you can hear me. I think you can hear me. I think you can hear me. The wolves fucking suck. And you can hear me. What's up, Mass Dexter? Alright. Welcome, everybody. This is my first time doing this show by myself, live and uncut. Take one. So much for the afterglow. So much for the hype of the remix videos, remix jerseys. What a hype fucking video that was, and what a stinker. What a stinker tonight. Those first 6 minutes were the best we've looked in a couple games, and then the rest went downhill, and Frank Wagner is our kryptonite, apparently. We can't stop rookies. We can't stop Okeke. Can't get to the line. I can't complete my sentences. I'm so pissed off. But I can't get mad right now. We're 3-3. We expected to be a 500 team. We are expected to beat the teams we're expecting to beat. And you know what? I kind of wish we had Hassan the beat. That was a rhyme for me and me alone. I felt good about that one. Hashim is his name, not Hassan. Fuck me and my stereotypes. Hashim Tabit. We don't have any size on this fucking team. We have no one to stop post drives. Cat is late on everything. Cat goes for the block so we don't get the rebound. Vando has to get pushed in the back for us to get a call. Cat has like size 30 feet, so he's stepping out of bounds when he's driving on baseline. So why is he ever driving baseline? He'll always step out of bounds. Jaden, Slenderman Jaden, gets called for 5 fouls in like 2 seconds for breathing on fuckers. Like, does he even breathe? I don't know. We barely see him out there, you know? Ant was a fucking... I don't know, man. That was rookie Ant out there. He had moments where he wanted to take over the game, but he knew he had to like kind of get other people involved. Didn't know where people were on the court to get them involved. Passes it to Vando in the corner. We're so out of sync. Even the fucking refs and the technical crew on court are out of sync. Like, what is happening at Target Center these days? What's the weather like out there? Probably pretty shit, huh? It's raining here in Seattle. I got some stadium lights right in my face, so that fucking feels great. I moved recently, so this is a new background, and I don't know why that matters. But, you know, superstitions. Maybe I shouldn't have moved. If I didn't move, maybe we'd be 6-0, you know? It was really fun to beat the Milwaukee Bucks, and I don't know what's been happening, and I've been really busy lately, and I'm very sorry, everyone. Cam has been fucking a godsend. To the Timberwolves community, first of all, but to me as a friend, but to you guys as well, just to be like this calm voice. I don't know how I can do any of that justice. Like, look at this. I don't even know how to crop a video, and I got a fan going. Maybe I should turn this fan off. That would make some sense, wouldn't it? We pushed it to like a 15-point lead. They went on a 15-2 run. We pushed it to 10 or 11. They went on like a 20-0 run. We tried the double big lineup, and in those double big lineups, when Nas and Cat were on the floor, we had like a double-digit lead, and they took the game over at that point. Isn't that the most embarrassing thing ever? We have a 7-year player, all-star, former all-star, in D'Angelo Russell getting pushed to the ground, rolling an ankle, out for the count. Poor baby D'Lo. Rest in peace, those ankles. I loved his effort in the first quarter. He was distributing really well. Maybe he wasn't shooting the best, but that effort was there. And I thought he was playing really well defensively, like in his capabilities, in his capacity. We got a 7-year player, Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, Karl Anthony Timberwolves. And he can't back down Chime Okeke. I think he got switched onto Cole Anthony once, and he couldn't even post him up. He was sitting on the perimeter a lot, and he was making his shots. He was very efficient, so I can't really shit on him. Can't shit on him. He didn't really get into foul trouble. Can't really shit on him. This whole team is just like, where's the energy? Where's the effort? Where's the hustle? You know, when Vando's out there, when Okogie's out there, damn it, they bring it, right? They kind of bring it every fucking game. But like, we don't do anything with it. Why is Vando shooting threes? He shot 2 threes today, I think. Like, there's no offensive synergy whatsoever. So much ball watching, so much ball hawking. Where's the ball? I'm going to watch that, not move to get open. Beasley had a terrible fucking game, but at least he got shots up, right? But Beasley's not moving when Ant has the ball. Beasley's sitting, waiting, and being like his hands in the air. He should move to get Ant a better, safer passing lane to get the ball. I have very little positives to say, but I'll kind of, keep it short tonight because I'm one-man band. And usually I kind of riff off of Cameron. So me by myself, I'm kind of talking to my screen. Do you guys talk to yourselves? I'm like, oh yeah. Usually I'm like in the shower. I'm like, oh yeah, what the fuck is that? Right? That's me talking to myself. But like me screaming at a TV for Timberwolves action just to do simple things: swing, 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 get a play going, run action, get Cat the ball. Cat can't create for himself, so we got to run things to get Cat the ball. Oh, it's frustrating as fuck. I'm gonna try to do this tier list. I don't know if it's gonna work. I actually have no idea because I don't even know if I have the file for the tier list. Let's see what happens. Nope. Not at all. That's not it at all. Let's try something different. We're doing this live together, everyone. I will say, after a game like this, I kind of was wishing I had a JJ, a Godfrey, a Mass Dexter, the Western Wolves, the Camerons, the Jakes. Just like with me, watching Peanut Gallery side, just like laughing together. Yeah, ignore this tier list shit. It doesn't. I don't know what's happening. Uh, I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed, but actually not so much because I didn't do any sort of rehearsal for this. I'm gonna try to do. Display capture. I'm adding another source. We're doing this live together. Ash. Alright, we're gonna figure this out together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at this shit. This is some shit you're seeing behind the scenes. Maybe you're not supposed to see any of this. Oh no. But look at that! Maybe you see this. That'll be fantastic if you get to see this. I'm gonna have to, Oh, yep, cool. Oh my god, guys, I'm learning this on the fly. We don't have a tier list, but we do have a Miro board. Quadrant of Woe. And I'm going to have to pull this up on my phone because I don't know what I'm looking at. And I can't interact with you guys otherwise. I'm so sorry for this fucking unprofessional. Simply unprofessional. Oh man, dude, we're going head to head with Timberwolves Daily. I actually feel so embarrassed. Oh, and it's working. The Quadrant of Woe. Look at this fucking thing. We could be pretty, shit, dude, Leandro played tonight. That's a fucking positive. Fucking beef and cheddar for that ass. D'Lo. Dead on the middle. Oh, this thing moved. Uh-oh. Look at this. I can't even bar graph. D'Lo, dead center. My only rule with this is I'm going to have a hard time interacting with you guys while I'm doing this, is that no one can be on top of each other. Vando, look at this fucking dude, man. He's feeling himself. I like that. Yeah, he busted out a fro a couple days ago, and then he fucking went back to the braids. Dude, they must have had a really good time on Halloween. They must have still, like, they're probably on a hangover or something, because they came out flat as hell all game long. Homestand, favorable schedule. Playing against one of the worst teams in the league, the New Orleans Pelicans, and we lose. Boom, flat. We come back here after a pretty seriously embarrassing loss to the Denver Nuggets, who were hobbled, injured. They arrived at Target Center at arrived in Minneapolis at like 4:30 in the morning. Boom, we lost to them. The guys who didn't even sleep. And here we are at our home beds, probably waking up at 11:30 to get those beef and cheddars. Dude, I wonder if they get beef and cheddars. And I bet you that's what happened. They scored 12 threes. They made more threes. They ate the Cheds. Vando. Better than D'Lo. His shoulders are on the line. I'm trying to interact with chat. I'm going to have a really hard time, you guys. Godfrey says, a couple minutes ago, blew right past Towns. Erickson, we got Franz Ferdinand out here balling all over us. Franz Ferdinand? Damn, dude. I love that group. Franz Wagner, man. Who the fuck is that guy? 8th pick in the draft, kicking our shit in. Pretty embarrassing. Naz Reid had a pretty good game. That burst in the second quarter was awesome, and then he felt like he didn't belong at all on the court in that second half. He was actually maybe one of our better players tonight, and I said no overlaps, but look at that. Look at how fucking slick that looks. Yeah. And right in front of the Cheds. Jordan McLaughlin. Barely noticed him. He played significant minutes tonight. D'Lo went down. I noticed his beard. I noticed that he fell down a few times. He made a couple threes. He also shanked a couple threes. There we go. Look at that. Look at that fucking, like, Valley of Wolves players. We're going straight to fucking hell. Or, we gotta go straight to the Valley of Woe. That's what we gotta do. We gotta go straight to the Valley of Woe. Cat! I gotta put you later. I gotta wait for you. Okogie, didn't even notice you. I don't even know if you had this one transition play where you had the ball in your hands. Josh Okogie. Motherfucking Josh Okogie. You had the ball in your hands. And you did some sort of like do-si-do around Mo Bamba. And then you turned around to do something that you've never done before. That's my worst version of you. You did it. You proved yourself loyal to that version. And we told you, if you listen to our show, to never do that again. You know what, though? We can't get mad at you because you're giving us tickets to a game. And I've said no overlaps. Look at this, dude. This is so fun. You know those fucking Phoenix Suns Valley shirts? I'm making the Valley right here. Just with dudes, without even playing a game. They got their media day grins on. Little do they know that they're gonna fucking suck. Look at these guys. They're all supposed to be so much better than this. Torian Prince made a jumper. Torian Prince got a technical foul. TP, as they call him. Usually I say I ran out of TP. We ran out of Torian Prince right after that 3. Like, he didn't show up at all. He made some fucking passes that were like what I would do on the court today. I think he was ass as fuck. Needs to be wiped down with his own brand. Patrick Beverly, you know what? You didn't play, but you're a fucking star in my. You know what? You're a French sub, French dip, in my eyes. Look at that. You get your own little guy right there. You can eat that. I hope this is actually working and entertaining. This is probably the dumbest thing ever, honestly. There's no tears tonight. Actually, just from my face, probably from all of you as well. But you probably wiped it out with some beef and cheddars from last night's game. Okogie Owens wants your tier. Ashwin over Jordan McLaughlin. Dude, I love it when you call me by my real name. Said no one who streams ever. Jaden McDaniels, 5 fouls, 10 minutes. To the bench you went. You made a 3. You made a killer pass to Vando. That was the best play of the game. We actually moved the ball in that possession. It's like, this is their professional. I mean, I get it, right? Everyone needs to get theirs. Everyone needs to kind of, find a rhythm within the game. But like, you have Vando shooting 3s in the corner. Like, what the fuck is that rhythm? Like, what is he gonna do with that? Oh shit, got a 3. Gonna get 10 more rebounds now. I'm in the flow, right? No. Jaden had some good plays, but he was getting, I don't know. I didn't feel like he was doing much, and he is getting his ass kicked by the Wagners, the random white dudes. His smile is slanted at an angle. And I didn't really care for his effort. We're going down. Also, I think I'm doing this wrong. Low impact. Effort low. Yeah, look at this. Look, this is we were doing this wrong this whole time. You guys didn't correct me or anything. Why not put Balmaro in? We did right here. He's on top of the Cheddars. And I agree with you, Godfrey. We should have just seen him earlier. We needed a spark. We needed energy of some sort. He was the best player in the G League game, and they were like recalled right back. Like, we needed him apparently, and we just decided not to show out. You know, we had a Jake Lehman, fresh from his Wally Zerbiak impersonation. That was fucking hype as hell. Also a little corny as balls. But we didn't even see this guy. D'Lo was injured. Start of the second half. Maybe we could have seen a little burn from, Noel, but I don't think he was going to be doing anything against, NBA level competition, Frank Wagner, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs. I will say Cole Anthony. I would like him on my team. I don't know. He's a weird looking dude. Don't know if I like his game. He kind of reminds me a little bit of like veteran status Derrick Rose. This kind of, unforgiving, relentless, will get his shit off. Kind of cool. Drives to the rim. Has a lot of veteran like swag to him. Good for him. We don't have that right now. We got TP and Patrick Beverly. P-Bev. Malik Beasley. He had all the opportunities in the world tonight. Impact. Don't even know what he did. He made a couple threes. He had some effort. We are in the quadrant of woe right now. So far, the best player of the night was Balmaro. And that's a meme. That's a meme. That's how sad and depressing I am. And I hope people are watching this. I don't know. I can't see anything. Shout out to yourselves. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's almost 10 p.m. Central Time. You can be doing so much better shit with your lives, and yet you sit down, parked on your ass, watching the Wolves get fucking bitch slapped. The two most important players on our roster moving on from this game to Clipperland. They need to fucking show out. These smiles are fucking frowns right now in the land of 10,001 lakes. Right? They were out of sync together. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. It looked like they weren't even... You'd pass the ball and it's like, okay, it's now your turn. I'll give the ball back to you. All right, now it's my turn. And I'll go 1 for 1,000 from 3. I'm efficient, but then you guys stopped giving me the ball. So I'm going to pout and let you get all the rebounds. Okay, thanks for giving me all these stats. I'm going to throw it into the stands. This is me role-playing with ant and cat silhouettes, or what are these called? Fucking busts? Are these busts? These are busts. And holy fuck! That is not a metaphor, not a literal translation to if they are a bust. But I don't think Ant's a bust. I don't think Ant's a bust. But dude, these guys got to get us to the promised land of beating an Orlando Magic team, and they didn't do it. Instead, they did the opposite. They did reciprocal of winning. They lost. They lost this game for us. These guys are role players. Even D'Lo, All-Star D'Lo, is kind of a role player with a unibrow. These guys got to do it for us. This guy brought some energy, brought some effort. His impact was kind of not felt. This guy was hustling and bustling, wheeling and dealing. What was that? Clyde Frazier? He gave some effort. He was our best player tonight. And yet he couldn't go to the line. He was 1 for 5 from the free throw line, am I right? Alright, let's get this meme out of here, because I feel bad. No, dude, that's more right. That's more right. I like it right there. Look at that. The eye of Balmaro. The eye of Sauron. Right there. You came here for analysis, you're not gonna get shit. You're gonna get memes because I don't know how to riff off myself. Oh, I'm missing some chats. Bomaro played tonight versus Orlando. Nah, he played. When? Last minute. Oh, Christian Ronaldo. I will always be calling you Christian Ronaldo. Christian Rondo. Ah, I turned it off. Can't blame you. Headshot. Head show one. Head show one. What up, yo? I love your profile pic. Those Prince jerseys are legit as hell, and I want to see them again this season, but only when we play well. I don't want to fucking taint the jerseys, right? I don't want to taint. I want to get rid of these jerseys, these fucking apron jerseys, these Tibbs era jerseys, Jimmy Butler era jerseys. These are so militant, and I don't know. We're so shit that we shouldn't be wearing things like this. Godfrey Chamberlain says the Wolves didn't just lose; they got smoked. Smoked like Gouda, which is like cheddar, which goes on in beef and cheddars. But we got our beef and cheddars tonight. I think we had to take 50 shots to get them. I think we went to like 12 for 40, and then when Jim Peterson was talking about it, it's like that's suboptimal. This is our quadrant. This is our energy. These are our trends. Nathan Knight, Jalen Noel, McKinley Wright. He's not even on our team right now. He's on the G League. Jake Layman. He brought the sauce. He, on the bench, he was trying to give people high fives, and they're airballing it. Nathan Knight. I don't know where to go from here. We're gonna be playing the Clippers. The Clippers aren't that good. They are near the middle of the pack, if not bottom of the standings. As are we. We are right there. We're 500. And we might not have D'Lo. I don't know what the status of Patrick Beverly is. But I don't know if we can beat fucking Zubac. Can't post up anyone. We could pull Zubac to the 3-point line, but we have Vando out there, right? So Zubac is going to switch to Vando. How do we drive? Ant didn't seem like he wanted to drive. Those drives that he did take were like phenomenal. Those takes where he went up to the left, up and to the left, man, dude. Head show, what's good, Brody? If I'm Brody, you're godsend. You're god tier, head show. Good to see you. Nah, I'm retiring from going to games. Head show says I'm 1-3 this season going to games. Dude, get your ass back into your bedroom. Watch this shit from the ceiling. Wall mount a screen. Get some cherry blossom candles going. You watch it from home. Call me if you need someone, some advice, but you're not going to games anymore until we go back to 500, right? Or until we get until we get to double-digit leads, double-digit wins, you can't go back to the games. Sorry, man. Nathan Knight was shooting the ball really well at halftime. He couldn't miss. Well, dude, that's exciting. How about those musical chairs, huh? They showed the halftime entertainment on my stream here. The musical chairs. The guy with the love jersey won. How fucking stupid is that? If there's a guy with the love jersey diving into a chair with the guy with the ant jersey, you don't give it to the white dude, the love jersey. You give it to the dude who actually got there first also, but he has the ant jersey. That's the most important part. This is the takeaway from the night's game. They fucked up the fucking halftime show. So, Head Show says Patrick Beverly was just rest tonight. You're pretty sure. Yeah, Godfrey says D'Lo's ankle injury was pretty weak. Yeah, but he's pretty weak, right? And we need him to have this remarkable year. And it's a long season, and he's probably tentative, right? He's been hurt every year. So you got to think, you got to be a little gingerly, walk a little, tread lightly with D'Lo, criticism. Because his effort was there tonight. Even though he shot the ball poorly in the second quarter, in the second stint, his effort was there, and I was really impressed with him. That's kind of why I was keeping him kind of middle tier. He was not shooting well at all. But every other part of it was okay. Mo Bamba's a big fucking dude, man. So Mo Bamba's rolling on your ankle, that is probably more painful than you rolling retrofits, remixes. Because we need that game. Because Statement Saturdays green jerseys are fucked. We lose every time we play with those. I heard some noise. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. It's probably me talking to myself. That's what it was. Godfrey, dude, I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed doing this show by myself, but I got to figure out a flow. I'm going to be doing this on occasion when the late games are happening, when Cameron's out doing his life stuff. Head Show got League Pass as well. He might as well do that. The next one he's going to is Phoenix. Honestly, that's going to be a great game to go to. I think you should. Like, me being real, you should go to all the games you can because, this is a real time right now. Things are opening back up. You feel fucking human going to a thing, right? Going to an event. Going to the arena must have been really awesome. Waiting an hour and a half for your Diet Coke and a hot dog must have felt really shit. But hey, man, go T-Wolves and that Timberwolves app. Oh, yeah, I really like that comment. That / I like that. I approve. I don't know where the Timberwolves go from here. We have a rebounding issue. We have a intensity issue. We had intensity for 3 games. That third game we got overconfident, right? So 3 games. Milwaukee, first Pelicans game, the Houston game. The team we supposed to blow out, we blew out. Blew them the fuck out. And then we just fall flat. Every loss, we can always say we fall flat. But the Denver game was a scrappy, hanging in the balance type game. Both teams sucked. We could have won. Lots of shit happened in that game. I was, out of my element, not watching Timberwolves live. I was doing other things, which is maybe why we lost. So, superstitions. I got to start watching the games more live. That's my bad. Godfrey, I appreciate you, man. Head Show says, next games are the Clippers, Grizz, Warriors. I'm scared shitless. Hold my beer. My beard. Clippers. Sounds like we're going to lose one of those games. And the other game, I don't know which one it is. You guys will have to tell me. Like, someone's going to have to pop off to win. Because I feel like, Patrick Beverley, if he's playing, he's going to show up to his former team, right? Naz Reid's going to be wide open for literally everything he does because they don't have, they have, I don't know, do they have Isaiah Hartenstein? They have some weird backup big that, I don't really give a fuck about. Vando's going to be big. Ever since we dropped Vando or Okogie from the starting lineup, we've kind of had a weird defensive flow to us. We're letting those wings pop off against us. Case in point tonight, Cole Anthony. Jade McDaniels is guarding the Franz Wagners, and he's still popping off. So who are we stopping, right? Jalen Suggs was stopping himself because he's a rookie and he was bad, and he looked okay, but he's a rookie. Playing in, a welcoming climate in Minnesota. Right? Like, Terrence Ross is just a vet now. Like, he's not really going to go off for 30. They start 2 rookies, Mo Bamba, Wes. I always want to call him Wes Selden Jr. or something. Whatever the fucker dude's name, the guy from Chicago. The Al Horford. Whoa. Wannabe. What's up, Annie-Oop? I think D'Lo's injury isn't that serious, but he did walk gingerly towards Benz and Jim Pete on the broadcast, they said. And he didn't want to, he wanted the team to foul. They didn't foul. We sucked on those 2 or 3 possessions. Then I think we call a timeout to get him out of the game. I hope it's nothing serious. I hope he plays this weekend. Statement Friday, remix jerseys. Mad Mardigan. That was a dope as fuck video, man. The hype of that. They did the wolf that was my howl. I lost my voice this weekend. I was at a convention, of all things. A board game convention. I'm sorry, that's embarrassing to admit, but maybe, we're all nerds in some capacity. I'm just going to show off my nerdiness to you all folks. in chat. And I was like demoing some board games, so I was like screaming my ass off, and well, my voice is shot a little bit as a result. So that was my howl with the shot voice. But that video was hype as fuck, and like we come out so fucking the opposite. We come out so flat. The two big lineup really messes us up. Yeah, so okay. We're gonna lose to Rubio and Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers, aren't we? Because fucking Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, the two big lineup. That's gonna fuck us up. What do the Markieff Morris and Ivanka? Uh-oh. I'm just gonna call him Zubac. And Zubac, right? Morris and Zubac. We're gonna lose to them? That can't happen, Finch. To the players meeting only. We gotta have a players only meeting right now. We gotta get some third stringers beating up some first stringers. And you went to the game. I couldn't really process the game while at the game. You know what? Cheers to you for going to the game. I think that's going to be the takeaway here. Go to the game. Support the squad no matter what. But it's really hard to watch sometimes. And actually, when you watch the game and you're at the game and you're feeling yourself like, what the fuck's happening? Kind of look at the bench. Look at who's getting up for the team. Look at the coaching staff. Like, look at how the body language kind of like, you know, translates to the court. Because I think that's very, very important. As a fan, you don't get to see that on TV very much. They kind of like when they do the pans around the court, or like when someone's shooting free throws, you can see a glimpse of that sometimes. Or when you're like, oh shit, Jaden's going to the bench with 5 fouls, 10 minutes. You could see them hitting hands. Who's getting up for him, right? Those little tells kind of see who's engaged, who's not, who's disinterested, who doesn't really, care anymore. We're fucking 6 games in the season. Where's the energy? Where's the hustle, right? Who gets up and shoot around and does the rebounding for other people, or that's all that stuff that matters, I think, to like build chemistry, build on court, like be real to your brothers, be real to your teammates. I don't know, this feels like a bunch of like disinterested players that have no camaraderie, have very little in common with each other. There was a really cool video that D'Lo posted, or maybe Kat even posted, about like Ant doing some fucking swag dance on Halloween or something. That looked really fun. That looked like they were having a good time. Kat was like fucking Teen Wolf or something. I don't know. But is that what we're doing here? Like, are we trying to just have some fun? Get some beef and cheddars? Maybe he had too many French dips and he had an ankle injury from the dipping. Right? Look at that. Too much dip. Gotta sit out this one, coach. We need every single fucking player up here. At least something like this, right? Doesn't this look fucking awesome? Wouldn't this be really cool if like this is what happens in the game? Yeah, and then even fucking Balmaro plays and his effort is there, maybe, right? This would be fucking dope as fuck. This means we win. I don't want to undo everything. Oh, maybe I can. Let's do this. Control Z, 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 Z. Ah, yeah, buddy. But this is what happened, right? And maybe I should start tracking this shit and saving these little snapshots and like doing a little cleaning the glass like effort. But although I don't have any stats to back any of this up, this is all about feel. Head Show says the chemistry off the court is amazing. Off the court. I feel that too, to some degree. I feel like Kat is learning a lot about himself this year. All this like outside pressure, outside, influence on his life. He's just kind of really focusing in and zenning in and being with his friends, right? Like being with D'Lo and doing things together as family. But like also, I'm not seeing it on the court. I see discontinuity. I see fractures. I saw when Kat went to the bench, Naz Reid comes in. We're doing some fucking pick and rolls. Rolls, right? Kat's not rolling when pick and rolls. He's always popping. So, like, D'Lo's game is halved. Don't you think? Like, Brooklyn D'Lo was Jared Allen, like, influenced in part. Torian Prince in the corner. Joe Harris on the side. D'Lo had free reins to pass it to either of them for the 3. He could drive. He could lob it up to Jared Allen. He could step back three. He was fucking amazing, but the space was there because the big would roll. So he has a lot of lanes to kind of like, he has lines to play. Pass, lob, pass, Joe Harris three, not Ingles. Or Torian Prince corner three. And they had some other really cool impact players. Enough about the Nets. D'Lo needs to come back to us somehow. Got to get healthy. I hope he's okay. But he's had one quarter of like really, really solid basketball. He's had a couple like, ice in my veins type of moments. But this game is not on him. This is just a collective effort. Ant chucking. Cat not getting enough touches. And then when he gets touches, he's inconsistent with what he wants to do with the ball. Ant needs to realize who to pass to, when to pass to, and timing is everything. Jim Peterson talked about like when Finch was on the Raptors and they had like a 50-point effort from Fred VanVleet. I might have slurred his name because Van Vliet. There you go. With no plays being called for them. We are like looking for Finch to call some actions. We are looking for someone to do something and bail us out and create a play on their own. No one's like moving the ball. This guy was like the only one who I feel like was running offense, and he's never getting the ball anyways, right? That one play that dished to Vando for that dunk was the play of the game for us because there was ball movement. Jaden knows to do with the ball at every given moment, I feel. He just doesn't get the ball in his hands much. I don't know. Western Wolf says, I've always found it weird that we don't throw lobs or shoot floaters. We've got to be the only team. We've got to be the only team in the league. Burn the Prosa. SK, welcome SK. I don't know if I've seen you here before. My voice is shot. Usually this is a team effort. Usually it's way better than whatever the fuck I'm showing you right now. Also, you're probably seeing just the top of my head because I'm such an asshole. Here we go. For like 20 minutes, I've just been showing you the top of my head. D'Lo has had two really good, solid games from Head Show. Yeah, I agree. It's Headshot. I'm just going to call you Headshot because it's never Head Show. You never show your head because you're going to get your head shot. It's Headshot. It is I, Samurai. What up, Samurai? Jake Erickson says he's in a shooting slump right now. It happens, yeah. And that's what I think too, right? Everyone's in a fucking shooting slump. The holidays are coming. Ho, ho, ho. Better get your fucking shot. Godfrey's correct. I feel like reminiscing of the D'Lo of old, right? 3-4 years ago, shouldn't be in discussion. Shouldn't be talked about anymore. Golden State D'Lo was pretty underrated. Was pretty fucking awesome. My favorite part about D'Lo's game is his passing, his creation for others. But he has to do it way more often on this team because Cat can't create for himself. And while At can create for himself, he also has to take that like Donovan Mitchell role of creating for others too. That opens lanes and lines and play lines for Ant when he does that. And he has pockets of maturity, and he has moments where he is clueless as fuck. And that's expected. Not so expected from Catmandu. I don't know. I think the refs kind of got in the way a little bit, but I'm not going to bitch about them. We did this to ourselves. This is a team we should not rely on, ample calls going our way from the refs to beat, right? We should just beat this fucking team. Moving on. Clippers, Grizzlies, Warriors. Do we have a panic button? Look at me. Am I going to create a panic button right in front of this fucking thing? Here's the panic button. It's a circle. It's red. And it has the word panic on it. Look at me go. I'm fucking proud of myself. Are we hitting this? Are we Oh, PA. Sorry, man. We're bolding it. Are we hitting this button or are we putting this away? We're 3-3. We could be 3-7. And then I think I'm putting this fucking thing right on top of Cat's head. I'm sorry, guys. This is me figuring shit out live. I think we can steal one in L. I think we're gonna beat one of the games versus the Clippers, and I think we're gonna take the Grizzlies. I don't think Jaren Jackson Jr. is playing really up to his capabilities. Grizzlies have always been a weird matchup for us, and Ja Morant is playing at an MVP-like level, which is stupid. Rest in peace, New Orleans fans, man. Honestly, every time I bring up Ja Morant. And I think the Warriors, they're very predictable in how they play. We'll be putting Josh Okogie on Curry at every given moment, hope. Wiggins is not going to ball out against us because he doesn't ball out anymore. And I don't know, maybe Jordan Poole or some fucking random white dude on the bench is going to, blow up on that game. But I think we can go 500. That puts us at 5-5 the start of the season. I will delete this panic button. This panic button will not be here. But if we're like 3-7, 3-8, right? Like, damn it. This team has so much potential and we're fucking underutilizing almost everyone. Everyone's not getting enough touches. Some people are getting too many touches. Some people aren't passing the ball when they need to. Some people are overpassing. And when they pass to Vando in the corner tonight. What the fuck is that, right? Headshot says, our finger is on the button. Our finger is on the button. I don't know if that's the lyrics to that song, but that's what came to my head. You guys are just hearing thoughts enunciated here. Western Wolf says, the Grizzlies scare me the most out of these upcoming games. I will agree. What I will say is I didn't pencil in Orlando on my schedule being like, well, that's a game I'm going to be really panicked about. I think all these games are suspect. They're up in the air. They're like, we don't even know what our team is anymore, right? I'm worried, but I stay kind of, humble in terms of this is a growing year. We're not going to have exceedingly high expectations. We want to get to 500. We want to improve our fucking squad. We can't just sit on our laurels and just expect things to happen for us. Team meeting, player meeting, play some fucking 2K together, laugh and shit together or whatever. I don't know. What did I just say? What? Laugh and shit together? Godfrey says, we're going to lose by 50 to the Warriors. You know what? That could happen. That wouldn't surprise me. But you know what that would mean? We would get some ball Morrow in our faces and we get to evaluate that guy. How insane is that, though? We got Ant, Jaden, and Balmaro in the same draft. And they might be, outside of Cat, the three most important players to this team moving forward. Long term. That's crazy. And scary. What a fleecing that was, huh? Patrick Beverly, Juancho Hernan Gomez, and Jarrett Culver aren't even getting minutes out there on their respective teams. What is happening in Boston? Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can't even play together anymore. They're losing everything. They're going to double time, overtime like in half of those games. I'm really, really hoping, says Headshot. By the way, I'm so happy that you're engaged with us right now. I want to see you here more often, man. Please. Please come out and show out. I'm really, really hoping that this is just a fluke. Yeah, I think this is just a fluke. I think this is a fluke, but I see trends, right? I'm seeing some trends. I'm seeing some, disgruntled, unhappy, unengaged, disengaged, rather. And like Beasley, if he's not getting plays called for him, doesn't know what to do on offense, right? He's kind of not. He's running around like JJ Redick once a game, right? I feel like that's all he needs to do is just like run around, constantly move on the court, And he's going to get his fucking shots. He's going to get wide open shots. And when he's sitting there, he's kind of just stalling. The defender is going to sag into the paint. And then Ant doesn't know what to do anymore. So Ant shoots, chucks, goes 1 for 1,000 from 3. Right? That's the fucking result of Beasley not moving. That's the result of Ant kind of delaying his aggression. Well, this tier list is a little, or this quadrant thing is out of whack right now, but you know what I mean. I'm kind of moving them like they were on the court. I think we should be 4-2 as well. I think we could have been 5-1, and that would have been the national media talking about us just a little bit. You know, shout out to the Orlando Magic though. They played a hell of a game. They are way better than I thought. They shouldn't be this good. They weren't. I don't think they were that good, honestly, but they were making shots. They're clutch as hell. They extended their leads when they should have. This panic button is a direct result of the Orlando Magic beating us. And they've been playing most of the games on the road. Like, we've been just fucking sleeping on our king-size bed, eating our beef and cheddars. I don't know, man. Godfrey. Shouldn't we all? That's the real question, though. Shouldn't we just smoke some weed? It calms us down. Goose Fraba, man. Whatever happens will happen. Whatever it be. Whatever that pig said. Hakuna Matata, that's where it is. That's it from me. I could keep going and saying, say this like, say just, fragmented sentences about this team. I think Finch has lost a little bit of this locker room a little bit. I don't know where they are. They need practices. They need, I don't know, Jim Pete says a kick in the ass. Practice on the court, not in some other location, like Block E or whatever that used to be. I don't know, we gotta get a kick in our pants here, man. Like, we're losing to teams we should beat. We are losing to teams we need to annihilate and rest our starters in the fourth, right? Like, we need to go up by 30 and just fucking bench our starters and like see development happen live. I don't know, man. I'm pretty frustrated knowing it's early, trying to temper expectations. It's hard, right? We're all very lively, excited, frustrated, wanting Timberwolves fans. We want this team to succeed. We want the best for this team, but also for us. We invested so much fucking time and energy in the squad. I don't know, man. By the way, in that hype video, where's Latrell Sprewell? Where's Trenton Hassel? I don't know. Anyways, we got Sam Mitchell to Torian Prince. We got Wally Zerbiak to Jake the Snake, Maximus Layman. Maximus Lay is as I call him. And we had Sam Cassell, the D'Lo to Sam Cassell was really tight. I love that. It was so fun to look at, or to see. And I think we had Josh Okogie at the free throw line banging a basketball on his head like KG. That was pretty cool. That was a hype as fuck video. I'm going to buy those jerseys. But I also want this team to succeed. So, like, what am I buying into? Cameron's back for the game. Jake is great on the Wally. What's up, Cass got next? I've lost my voice. You heard that squeal right there. In short, I don't know what the fuck this team is anymore. We need Patrick Beverley in the worst of ways, and I thought we fleeced that trade. The Cavaliers are 4-4 with Rubio. They're looking pretty good with Evan Mobley. I was right about that motherfucker. It would have been really nice to have some rookie to kind of look at and evaluate, but we still kind of have young dudes, right? Ant and Jaden and Leo is kind of our rookie this year. Ant was miserable tonight. Except for those drives to the rim, he was miserable. Cat, 95% free throw shooter, went 1 for 4, 1 for 5 from the line. That's not good enough. Those are our two most important players on this team. Not good enough, even though they kind of carried our load offensively. And what a load that was. Can't even beat the Orlando Magic, right? Is it time to release the number 4, jersey number 25? How dare he wear number 25? That's Derrick Rose's number. Anyhow, Godfrey says, the Wolves are in trouble if they can't shoot on their home court. How crazy is that, huh? Can't make free throws, can't make threes. Home court advantage is not an advantage if you can't take advantage of it. Damn it, that was some deep throat poetry right there. Cameron says we needed him badly tonight. Bev. But as Godfrey says, he was smoking that weed. Nursing an ankle injury, that's all good. Long season, boys and girls, and non-binary pals. Cameron Thompson says, I'm sorry, I'm saying your fucking name out loud. Moby looks insane. Yeah, good for them. Good for him. I'm done. I'm mad, but I'm trying to withhold that pain and anger, and just realize that this season is going to be a lot about building each other and building within, because there's no way we're going to get a Ben Simmons now, right? Like, our values are tanking on our players that we could trade for, and there's no fucking way Ben Simmons comes in and saves our season. We're not going to be saved by a 0 right now. Oh, maybe the sauce isn't Jalen, you know? We had a chance to put him in the court. We didn't see him. Maybe he's getting all angry now. He didn't get the court time. All right, I'm done. I don't even know how to end the season or end the stream. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting us. If you want to give us a thumbs, that'd be cool. Share, like, subscribe, all that stuff that Cameron says so much more eloquently than I can ever do. You can do it if you want. But really, I just want you guys to feel, at ease, right? Oh no, and you're gonna see me looking at us. So let me see. What can I do? How do I stop that? Meow. There it is. I did it, guys. We did it together. I will see you guys on the next one. You're lying. Full of lies, Cameron. Full of lies, Godfrey. We're 3-3. No time to panic. The panic button has been created, though. Right? The last time we were like, oh shit, should we hit the panic button, was when there was a DJ. We got the first pick in the NBA draft. And there was a DJ kind of like, going between Okafor and Towns. Okafor and Towns. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Be well. Be good to the people you are around. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Until next time. I don't know what kind of people. What do people say when they say goodbye? I'll miss you. Yeah.